still frame picture comes up.
That was you. You just made that funny face. Oh, my eyes don't even look open.
Are you awake?
I forgot about this morning.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, that's why Wally said it's a good thing one of us is on board when he came out. Oh, good morning, everybody.
I don't think anybody else is awake either.
Are we live even?
Well,
Yeah, I guess
live.
we're live, yeah.
Oh, one person woke up.
Okay, somebody's awake. Who's awake besides Twyla? Because it's not me.
I've been up since 6. That's
Have
my
you
normal.
really?
Yeah, that's my normal. I wake up at 6.
Oh, I wish.
Even on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, 6 o'clock, eyes, boing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not me.
Makes me cranky, too, because I'd like to sleep in the odd time, but it doesn't work.
Oh, Donna's there. Donna's awake.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Donna. Well, I spent last night bagging Christmas stockings.
Ah.
Oh, I did 120 last night, but that's a far cry from 275.
Oh, yeah, it's a start.
It's a start. Good morning, Carol Kent. We are getting ready this weekend.
To start my own stockings, I assume, right?
Yes. Good morning, Vivian.
They won't
morning,
all
Carol.
go out this weekend, though, right?
No, they won't go out. We just don't have the manpower, I guess.
Woman power.
Woman power. Karen and I are starting to ship out Christmas stockings this weekend, so stand by for some invoices. I see Lynn on there.
Is your plan to ship out sort of like we did last year, the further ones away
That's our
first
plan.
and leave the locals for the later?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if anybody orders this weekend and they get a parcel going in, we're going to try to put their stocking in regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It'll be what it'll be.
Yeah,
I'm
Karen's
sure.
the boss this weekend, so whatever she says. Right, Karen? She's out there saying, I'm not the boss. Anyway, good morning, Lorraine and Wendy and Patty. I have something really exciting to show you before we do our sew-along, and the reason I'm doing it before is so that we don't forget it, because it's really cool. What's the name of it, Twyla?
Hometown. I had to stop and think. I keep wanting to call it Homestead, but it's Hometown.
Okay, so we got the Dwell line in. It was almost the same as Nantucket.
Except it has red, which Nantucket didn't have.
Exactly.
It had the same blues and greens,
Yes.
but had a pop of red with it.
And people didn't love it as much as what they loved Nantucket, right?
It didn't seem to go over as well.
It didn't,
Now,
but
see, I liked it better. I wasn't tempted to do anything with the Nantucket, but I was very tempted with this red.
Yes, I know. It's just a taste thing, right?
Yeah, well, see, I love red.
So we didn't have anything made up with it. We thought, oh, if we have something made up, then people will see the potential. So my man sewer took fabric yesterday, so it won't be long before he has something made up
He's
with
way
it.
quicker than me.
But Twyla made this quilt, and I'm going to show it to you. It's so cute. Look at that quilt.
It's really nice. I love the navy background,
I
which
do,
is
too.
actually part of that line.
Yes.
But any navy background would work.
Yeah.
So it was called Hometown, and the pattern is only for a throw size, and I think it has like 4 rows across and 5 rows down. So I added an extra row across and down just to make it more of a queen size topper or whatever.
Yeah. No, so. Stephanie, we didn't lose our power. I don't turn my lights on in the shop until 10 o'clock for nobody. We are going in the sewing room and there will be power, but if I turn the lights on out here, everybody thinks I'm open.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think you guys can get a view of that. Am I blurry or not? Sometimes I think I'm blurry.
Bluey?
Bluey.
You're bluey, all
That
right.
is bluey, though. That is a beautiful quilt, Twyla. I love it. I can't wait to get it quilted.
Like it.
Not sure what we're going to quilt in.
Yeah, that's always the question, isn't it? And then there's the thread color that we're sort of debating, too.
Yeah, light or dark. Yeah, we're going to go with light, I think. Okay.
So
I'm gonna cover the camera so you guys don't get dizzy.
I never thought to do that. I used to just feel like I was drunk. Make them a little dizzy.
Well, they already know I'm half crazy, so I don't want to make them crazy. There's our stand.
Actually, I may as well just take it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now you're going to get dizzy, guys.
Twyla's in control.
Okay. So this week we are doing the mug block.
Let me show it.
Don't show the cutting. So it's just one mug in the quilt right there.
There's the mug. Isn't that cute?
It is cute.
I like it.
So I will show you on the pieces that the trickiest part, I can't tell you the measurements, but the trickiest part is that these little brown squares are not square. They are slightly longer one way than the other. So make sure you have them going the right way. The long way goes this way with your two corners on the short side.
Okay.
And then these are bigger and this is smaller. So there's a few there that are very, very close in size.
So I'm making like a morning star out of this, right, Twyla?
You are doing a, see, right there. You are doing that little star in the center, right? Yeah, so you're going to do your star points on the bottom of each of these. It's going to be lickety split. So there's the star points that are all those little half square triangles you got to do. And then on the mug handle, which is off to the right of the board, there's a couple triangles with background to make the mug handle.
Molly's got a customer out there.
I think it's somebody looking for me. I think it's my cousin, actually.
Oh, do you need to go,
Twyla? No, she'll be fine. So, we chose to go with the, like 2 fabrics for the mug, but the handle part is using, just so you guys can see this out here that goes around the handle is actually the background fabric. But we didn't do the star on the mug in the background. We used the coordinating lighter fabric for that. Stephanie wants to know how much those pink-handled scissors are, and I would have to go look.
I would think, I'm guessing they're about $42 to $45.
I can't remember. I have to go look. So they're exactly like the, what's the other color? Blue or purple? Purple. They're exactly like the purple-handled ones, except the purple-handled ones have a very fine serrated edge.
And these aren't serrated.
And these ones have the smooth edge.
You think they're the same? I find the purple handles a little different.
Oh, really? I guess I was referring to the length of the blade and stuff, right? Yeah. That they're very similar lengthwise. Yeah. There's times I like the serrated blade, and there's times I like this blade.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Oh.
No. Do all your points, or did you got, okay. So see these two?
How do they go?
Okay, so look at the picture right there, without showing everything. See the top corner right up there and the bottom corner of the handle down there. Okay, that's what you're doing.
One's got to go like this.
Right?
Yeah. Let me check that before I cut it.
Okay.
That's right.
There's your picture.
That's right.
Yeah. So then you got to do the bottom. Oh, she's actually cutting before.
You mean checking?
Checking before she cuts. Aren't you guys impressed?
Well, I know how to do a star. But
you have that right. You don't have that turned upside down. There we go. My. Okay. Stephanie says she does want the serrated blade. So then you would want the purple handled ones, Stephanie, if you want something about that same size as the pink ones. And Wendy likes the serrated edge. I like the serrated edge for like what you're doing, like having them by my machine to clip seams and stuff. Mm-hmm. But when we're trimming quilts, I like these pink-handled ones now. I like the gray ones or these pink ones.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bought you new scissors.
I know, I haven't tried those yet. I'm going to try those. I am.
Because there's one out there to trim today.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were all caught up on quilts. And yesterday, what did we get? 8 quilts to quilt?
Yeah, like in what? Like half an hour? 8 quilts
I
came in?
know. Like, so who did we do yesterday that came in the mail?
Who did we
Janine
do?
Wilson.
Yeah, we did Janine's. And we started, but we don't have them both done, do we? Susan McNeil.
But I want to know if Susan McNeil's on there. It doesn't make sense to send those out if I held it because her stocking would go in with it.
Oh, that's right. I wonder if she's on there.
I don't know, but it makes sense to hold her quilts, but it's up to her.
Mm-hmm.
And then every other quilt. I'm not sure if people realize, but we have that special on where if it's a queen size or bigger, we ship to and from you free as long as you buy the backing and batting from us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been a big hit.
It has been.
Yeah. Oh, the stars.
Is it coming together?
It's coming together pretty darn cute.
Okay, good.
I don't think anything's on upside down.
Oh, Wendy, which fireside? Did you order some of the wider? Is that what you're asking about? Was it the new 80-inch, or was it just the color of the 60-inch that you're specifically waiting for? Because this will be a shock to you, Wendy, but I don't remember. Oh, Susan McNeil is on here.
Oh, is she? What did she
She
say about
is. Well, she
shipping
didn't
them?
answer yet. She just said good morning.
So, Susan, your other quilt, your second quilt will be ready today. Should we hold it off and ship with your stocking, or are you just anxious to see your quilt and you want it?
She wants to know, when are the stockings being shipped?
The stockings are being shipped on Monday. Actually, I'm totally feeling, there's one thing I got to put left in the stockings. Actually, I could probably snaggle hers and ship it out tomorrow if she wants.
Oh, you're going to have a bunch of jealous people.
Well, she's got quilts. If she wants it shipped out I can ship her quilt out today, or I can wait and ship it tomorrow.
Right.
That's up to her.
Wendy says she's waiting for the wide and dark, black or charcoal. Well, we're not 100% sure when that 80-inch wide. It's been ordered, right?
Yeah. Supposed to have been here in November.
But needless to say, it isn't here yet. But November isn't over.
No.
Is that the right length? You got to add that. See that white piece up at the top in the... So, okay, so now look. So you're going to put this piece on the top, that piece on the bottom, and then there's these two white pieces that go together.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Yes, exactly. Whoever asked about the serrated blade.
What'd she say?
She asked what was the advantage. And it does sort of grab the fabric and it doesn't slide away from the scissors. And it's not like you hardly, if you feel the blade, you can hardly feel it. It's really like, well, I think the term is micro serrated or something. It's very, very fine, the serration on the blade.
Yeah, it's not like you're clipping
with something that's
taking shears.
Yes, yeah, it's very, very, very fine.
Man, this is a quick block to put together.
It is, isn't it?
Wow.
It's cute. I'm just holding my breath till you get it all sewn together to make sure that I didn't have some of those laid the wrong way.
You mean
they
make
were so
sure
similar.
that
No, make sure I didn't have them laid the wrong way on the board because they were so...
fix that.
You're ready to sew the handle on.
I am. That is a cute block. Looks like I got hot chocolate in it because it's brown.
Stephanie wants to know what size and price are the purple ones. Aren't they
They're
roughly
both
the same price, I
price,
think,
yeah.
the two? Because they're very similar in size.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Cute. Daisu, anyone mention having difficulties finding the videos for this sew-along?
Yeah.
Did you mean, did anybody mention to us?
Other than Daisu.
There was a lady who called me last week who's having trouble finding videos in general on her device, and every device trick that we knew, like where to find them on certain devices, she couldn't find them that way, so I'd need to see her. Oh,
Isn't
here's
it
the
cute?
mug. And once you join this,
You'll lose that.
you'll lose that little
Yeah, that is really
cute.
cute.
Very cute.
That was quick. Like what?
That
5
was.
minutes to sew that together?
So
That's
Susan
cool.
says that we could ship tomorrow.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll ship it tomorrow.
Okay, so next week we don't have a lot left to do.
We don't, and I'm not sure. Should I show them the next scrappy one that we're gonna do?
That's totally up to you, dear. Are you ready to start it soon?
Oh yeah, it's all just scraps. I'm ready to start after this.
So you're going to start it before Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
So,
do you guys want to see it?
now you know they do.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll go grab it. I'll be right
Are you
back.
coming back or do you want me to follow you?
No, don't show everybody my room.
That was her instructions this morning, was for me not to show you guys how bad this room looks. Specifically, the floor of the room right now.
That's because I have like 6
She does. She has a
quilts.
lot of quilts that need to be picked up.
Yes. Okay. So this is the quilt we're doing.
Okay. There we go.
It's a pattern, so in order to get the sizes, you guys are going to have to buy a pattern. You can watch along and not get the sizes. So this can be made into a smaller one, or it can be made into this size. All of these blocks, I'm not going to tell you the size of them because it's not a normal size. All of those blocks might not be in my quilt. I'm going to take that, say if that's an 8-inch block, I might input my own 8-inch block. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
So, but if this is all, you can all use scraps.
Oh, you certainly could.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the intent of this, is to use scraps.
Or if you wanted,
or if you want to do it themed.
the fabric requirements would be on the back. If you wanted to actually purchase.
Yeah.
Well, you can show fabric requirements.
Yeah, I guess you can.
You can, because they show them online when you go
there
to purchase
is
them,
12
right?
different fabrics.
Yeah, so you could
You can do
you
that.
could totally do a very controlled theme.
Yeah, this is a block of the month pattern. It's crazy expensive. It's $45. Nothing I can do
All
about
block of the month patterns
I know,
are expensive.
it's awful.
Yeah.
But I've made, Nancy Steves actually made this quilt for the shop. And it was the nicest quilt in my shop.
Sold immediately.
It sold as soon as it came in the shop.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So you'll see that some of it's really easy. So we'll probably skip a couple of weeks over Christmas. So when it comes Christmas time, we'll probably give you just the simple 9 patches to work on over Christmas. But we're going to start.
But the good news is if you see a block on there that you
don't
didn't want to
like.
tackle, you could just substitute with another
Exactly.
block the same size. Something you found online or whatever. Or one in the quilt that you like that you just want to put more of.
Yes.
You could do whatever.
Yeah, like they could all be the same.
You could.
Right?
Yeah.
I just like the layout.
Or you could do like all of these ones the same.
Yes.
Like in that diamond, and then these ones could be the same.
Or,
you could do a whole bunch of different things, right? With it.
I know.
Yeah, you could.
That's why we're doing it as a sew along, because there's so many options, and we like to make a quilt, but we also like to see the variety of everybody else's. You know, like that's what quilt did we do that everybody kept substituting for other blocks? I can't remember, but we did a sew along, and everybody put their own twist on it.
And even to see the different fabrics that people pull and use, and like some of the scrappy versions are so nice.
They are.
Like they're beautiful. Some of you guys have such good eyes for fabric choices.
So if you don't want to sew along with us, that's fine. I mean, this is kind of just a filler before Twyla starts. What is it called? The
Calico Garden.
Calico Garden. I think
that's what it's called.
That's starting probably February.
Yeah, like the fabric is predicted to be here December or January,
I know,
but the sew along, I can't see everything the way things run behind getting here in Canada.
I doubt that I'll see it in December.
No, I do. I doubt it too. I think it'll be February before we get started.
Anyway,
plus her Be Prepared post that is the one that you need to sort of get started with. That's the one thing you need. I don't think she's scheduled to post that till February.
Okay. So does anybody out there like this? Does this intrigue anybody? I will post a picture of the quilt that Nancy made, but it's pretty much like this because she did it in the exact same colors as this.
It was batiks, wasn't it? Did you do it in batiks? Yeah, I think you did. I think there'd be some beautiful batik choices for that.
There would.
There would be.
Anyway, so
do you know what else would look nice in that?
What?
The dwell, the navies and greens of the dwell would look nice in that.
Wouldn't they? Because we have the navy and the green out there.
And the grays.
And we have the grays.
Yep. That would be a nice choice for that as well.
Maybe that's what I'll do mine with. Okay. Because I don't even have it started yet. Anyway, Nancy made it. She said it was very easy to do. And if I come across the block, then I'm thinking, it's not worth all that work. I'm going to substitute.
So, to me, it looks like the pieces are smaller.
They are.
So it wouldn't necessarily be harder. It's still just piecing, and it's still just following your directions, but tinier pieces are a bit friggier to work with. That's all.
And you know what? So I thought about not showing you guys and just starting you off with the blocks because
Some
Lush.
people are very intimidated when they see a
I had so many
pattern.
people comment and say when they did Lush, I'm so glad you didn't show it to me before because I would have never attempted it.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost didn't show this because it kind of looks more than what it is. It's not going to be hard, everybody, because
Especially when you break it down like 1 or 2 blocks a week, right?
exactly, it's not so bad.
No.
But I know there's lots of people out there like Stephanie who doesn't like mysteries.
Mm-hmm. So they're wondering if you have the pattern in stock.
I do.
Now you do.
I
Okay.
have probably about 10 of them in stock right now.
Okay.
So if you're interested in a pattern,
Let us know.
Let
Send
us
us a
know.
message.
because how many more weeks do we have in the Peppermint?
Not many.
Not many.
So next week, what are we doing on Peppermint Lane? Don't we have the holly things left?
Yes. Let's do
Let's do the holly leaves or whatever they're called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is going to start, and we're not really sure when. Probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for waking up with me.
Have a great day, guys.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.